Sheikh, I would like to ruqya. Can you please suggest some place? Right now during Corona, I don't know any places for ruqya, but do ruqya for yourself. Try your best to do ruqya for yourself and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sincerely the cure. And also sometimes, brothers, sisters, you need to seek treatment from a doctor. You know, sometimes sometimes there are thoughts from the shaitan. Okay, thoughts about Islam, thoughts about tayyib. So you need knowledge to fight these wrong thoughts from the shaitan. But sometimes you need a medicine. I mean suicidal thoughts. Some people think that to commit suicide, okay, so they need treatment from a doctor. When a brother told me, please Sheikh, my sister has these thoughts and she's thinking about suicide. Okay, I am in one country, you are another country. What can I do? Yes, sometimes there is a question, there is a doubt. Okay, maybe we can clarify this doubt by the Quran and Sunnah. But sometimes it is a disease. You need to visit a doctor, to take a medicine maybe, to protect yourself and to protect your sister or your wife or your family. This is very important. And the point of doubts, one question came to me, I think the Eid day or after one day of the Eid, a question came, please Sheikh, my brother, he's saying this Quran not from Allah, astaghfirullah al-azim, and now only people pick from the Islam, they cannot follow Islam, everything is haram, you cannot live without haram, and doubts about the Quran, doubts about Islam. Sheikh, can you speak to my brother? Can you talk to my brother? Please, brothers, sisters, be careful from the beginning, because if you delay the treatment, it will be more difficult. For example, diabetes. Why the doctors say do the checkup every 6 months or every year, depends on your age. Because if you discover the disease early, this will be inshallah easier to treat the disease. For example, if you know that you are diabetic from the beginning, okay, maybe you don't need medicine. You need only the diet. You need some exercise to treat your high blood sugar. But imagine if you discover this after 5 years. You lost your vision maybe, or weakness in your vision, a problem in your limbs. Why? Because diabetes now not under your control, and you cannot control your diabetes with the medicine. So the same thing. From the beginning, our children have a lot of doubts. From where the doubts? Because they live in a society full of doubts. We send our children to a non-Muslim schools. We live in a non-Muslim country. We live in a non-Muslim not practicing society. They don't care about the salah. Maybe the parents are praying on time, 5 prayers. The mother with hijab, the father with beard, practicing Islam, attending lectures. Where are the children? The daughter without hijab, the boy doesn't pray in the masjid at all. So after the age of 20, they find that wallahi, the son or the daughter is atheist, or she's not Muslimah, he is not Muslim. There are a lot of questions. Okay, how can we discuss them? If we tell them Allah says this, they don't accept the Quran. They don't accept the Quran. But imagine if from the beginning you send your children to memorize Quran and to understand Quran, not only to memorize Quran. Because many times we send our children to memorize Quran, but they don't know anything from the Quran. Okay, because we force them to memorize the Quran. They memorize the Quran, but they don't know Arabic, they don't understand the Quran. They don't practice the Quran and Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So of course, when they grow, for not all of them, inshallah we can say a few of them, when they grow they will find them anti-Islam. So it is very important to teach your children, and before that to teach yourself the basics of Islam, the Islam pillars of faith. This is very important to protect the whole society. But we come after 20 years, Sheikh, come discuss my son or my daughter. After 20 years, okay, why you did not come? Why you did not bring your son or your daughter to the Sheikh when they were young, 9 years old, 10 years old, to study the Quran and Sunnah? Because at that age, you were busy to send your son or your daughter to the best school to study the dunya, and afternoon the private teacher. May Allah protect us.